all, it's Elma with the Cat's Pajamas, and today I'm going to show you how to create this witchy treat broom. For this project, we'll be using our Creep It Real stamp set. Since I'll be using Copics to color, I'm stamping in Marvy black ink. First, stamp the bunny on the broom, and then the Creep It Real sentiment. Now let's color up the bunny. First, 10% warm gray, kind of all over, leaving just a little bit of white here and there for the highlight. And I'll switch to 20% warm gray, just where it's going to be darker, middle tone. Gives it a little dimension. And then finally 30% warm gray, just where it's dark, where there's shadows between the ears, under the hat, under his nose. And then I'll blend the whole thing out with 10% warm gray. Now for the hat. I think I want to do the hat purple, so I'm going to start with the light purple for the hat, and the nose, and then the medium purple where the shadows are, and then finally a dark purple. I'm going to use this sparingly, just where the darkest shadows would be, on the hat and by his nose. Now the kitty and the hat band use gray as well. 30% warm gray as the base for the kitty and the hat band, and then 40% for the medium tones of the hat band, and also the kitty. I think I'm going to add some stripes to the kitty. And then finally, 50%. Just where the darkest areas of the kitty and the band are going to be. Now the broom in browns. Darken up the bunny a little bit for more shadows, more contrast. And a little bit of yellow for the broom and for the buckle. Some browns to the broom and some orange too. Just to pick up the orange from the rosettes. And I think I'm done. I'll just fussy cut him out and we'll start on the rosette. For the rosette, we'll be using our star rosette for this. And for this project, cut 2 rosettes. This die not only cuts out the stars, but it also embosses the score lines. So just make sure that you cut 2 of them and we're ready to go. From the outside edge of the rosette, cut along one of the score lines to the center of the rosette and do the same on the second rosette. Now remember the embossed score line? Starting with the mountain fold, start accordion folding along the score lines. Use a bone folder or a roller to give you nice crisp folds. Just keep going along, accordion folding along the way, creasing, and this is what it looks like when you're done. Now do the same exact folding technique on the second rosette, starting with the mountain fold. Once you're done, take double-sided tape and place it on 2 of the wedges right at the beginning where you started folding. And repeat that on the second rosette. Now we're ready to put everything together. Take the second rosette on the side where you didn't place the tape and lay the wedges over the tape on the first rosette. You'll notice that the second rosette's cut side goes right into the valley of the first rosette. That way you don't even see the cut line. Now to close the rosette, take the open edges of the first rosette and place the last two wedges over the wedges on the second rosette that has the adhesive. Now just fluff out the rosette and that's it. Easy, no? And the best thing about this rosette is that it'll stay flat, unlike other rosettes made from strips of paper. So let's add the bunny to the rosette. Just some foam tape on the back, and we'll place it in the center, and let's add the sentiment. I think it'll look good tucked right behind the bunny's ears. I think I'm going to add a little bit of color by swiping it along one of the words just to highlight it. But let's move on to the broom. Start with 2 brown bags that are the same size. On one bag, use the bottom flap as a guide and cut 1/4 inch strips to about 1 inch away from where the crease was. Now on the second bag, cut the same size strips, but this time cut all the way to the bottom of the bag. That looks good. One more. Let's open it up. Let's place all the strips to the outside of the bag, just so that they don't get in the way. And we'll take the first bag and place it inside the second bag. Now for the broomstick, you have a lot of options. I'm using bamboo, but you can use pixie sticks or even several of them stuck together for an even more colorful broom. Now start adding your candy and place the stick in the center of the bag. The candy helps anchor the broom. Then start bringing the strips up from the bag to the broomstick and secure with a rubber band. Now that that's kind of secure, you can adjust your little strips and start bringing the remaining strips up and tucking them underneath the rubber band. I like doing this separately because when I do it all at once, it's hard for me to keep track of all the little strips. This way I can just take my time and make sure that the strips look broom-like and they're all tucked in. Now once that's done, we can add ribbon. Just tie a nice bow of ribbon. I like a nice big one for this one. I like to use wired ribbon. And next, let's add the rosette with the bunny. Looks cute. Little foam tape to attach it. Oh, I think that turned out really cute. I think that's really sweet. A witchy treat broom for all the little and not so little ghouls around your house. I hope you give it a try, and if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.